Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since I've uploaded a video. It's hard to find the time to sit down and actually film. But this week it will be my 35 and 36 week update. I am actually 37 weeks pregnant today, so I am like a couple weeks behind. But in a couple days I will be posting my 37 week update, or I might just wait until next week and I'll do my 37 and 38 week update for you guys. So to update you guys on the 35 and 36 weeks, there's kind of a lot to update on. We did find out that my husband will be getting maternity leave as well. New York State did pass the family leave law, so he is eligible for time off, which is awesome. It helps me out. So I will be taking maternity leave as soon as Evie's born, and he will be starting his maternity leave starting January 1st. So when I go back to work, it will be so helpful to have my husband home. He can take care of the kids and help me around the house and cook and clean and all that good stuff. I do have Evie's diaper bag all ready to go. My hospital bag's all ready to go. I do want to show you guys the outfits that I did pack. I will probably do a video of what's in my diaper bag, so stay tuned for that. A couple weeks ago, I ended up having a little bit of a head cold. My son gave me one because he's in school, so he's always getting sick. And I ended up waking up one night, probably at like 5 in the morning, and I had the worst earache of my life. I have not had an earache since I was probably 10 years old. So I said, what are the chances of me being 9 months pregnant and getting an earache? Of course, perfect timing. So that kept me up all night. I ended up going to the doctor, and I guess they said it was an ear infection, but later that day I ended up taking a nap. I did take some Tylenol because that's the only thing you could take for the pain. They gave me some antibiotics, and they couldn't give me any eardrops because when you're pregnant, you can't use eardrops. So, but later that night, my ear ended up popping, and I actually had like some liquid come out of it, and then it was all better. But it was definitely rough. Like I said, I haven't had one since I was 10 years old. I've been having a lot of pressure, which is the further I get along, the bigger the baby gets. The more pressure is going to be on my abdomen, my cervix, Braxton Hicks, I get all the time. And getting out of bed is just a struggle. I have a very squishy mattress. So getting in and out of bed, my husband always makes fun of me because I'm always making weird noises because I have to like throw myself out the bed to get in and out. And of course, I'm getting in and out of the bed pretty much at least once an hour all throughout the night. I try not to drink so much liquids at nighttime, but I'm so thirsty that even just 2 sips of liquid, I'm running to the bathroom in probably a half hour. I did have a doctor's appointment when I was 36 weeks, and I ended up gaining 3 pounds, so I was at 177, so that was a total of 17 pounds. That was actually the most weight I've gained in between doctor visits. So the weight is definitely starting to pick up now that I'm getting further along. Having just minor headaches, and I have been getting kind of crampy on my lower abdomen. It's just very sore, and I think it's just my muscles and everything is stretching to make room for her. So I notice it more at nighttime when I'm getting up from like sitting down or laying down, that my lower stomach is a little sore. Usually by the time I wake up in the morning, it's usually fine, but it was definitely very uncomfortable, especially for a couple days. I wasn't sure if maybe I wasn't drinking enough fluids, but like I think it's just like ligament stretching. I mean, everything's stretching inside me, so I have been drinking a lot of milk. I can drink sometimes a half a gallon a day of milk. I don't drink my frappes too much anymore. Now I'm just drinking milk. It's pretty much the only thing that will help with my heartburn. I gave up on the Tums. I gave up on the prescription Pepcid that I do take. I still take both, but it really doesn't do anything. So I just try to drink a cup of milk pretty much before I eat, after I eat, before I go to bed, when I wake up. So it actually helps a lot. It really does. A weird symptom that I was having is I have had a belly piercing since probably I was like 12 years old. I actually pierced it myself when I was 12. I have not had jewelry in it for probably like 6 years or so, I would say. Since pretty much I got pregnant with my son, but the hole has never closed ever. So I have been noticing the bigger my belly gets that the part of where the piercing was, the hole is starting to like tear on the sides. It's pretty freaking disgusting. And it was so painful. I ended up putting just like some Neosporin on it. And it seems to be better now. So I'm not really sure. Maybe I itched it or what was going on. Probably last week I ended up having a dream that I had a C-section, which is definitely not what I want. And I think it might just be the fear of me having to get a C-section that made me have that dream. I'm hoping for a vaginal birth like I had with my son. I do not want to be cut open. I do not want to have to recover. I did wake up feeling like, oh no, that is not what I want. My twin sister actually had a baby the same time I had my son, and she had a C-section, and I had him vaginally, and I saw the recovery of a C-section versus my recovery. I'd rather not go through that. I know it's a lot more painful. It takes longer to heal. So I'm hoping that's not going to be the case. It was just a dream. I am starting to think about plans for delivery, who I want in the room, how I want it to go. As of now, the only people coming in the room is obviously my husband and my sister Erica. She will be there filming the whole thing. When I had my son, I had my husband, my mother, and my mother-in-law. They have both asked if they can be in the room. I told them no. I am extremely close with my sister now. I was not that close with her when I had my son. So I feel like it's definitely her turn to be in the hospital room. And this time I just want a little bit more privacy. I want to be able to take the moment in a little bit more instead of being bombarded by just the whole family. I also, right after she's born, I was like skin on skin because when I had my son, I had a couple regrets regarding that. I think it was just being a first-time mom, and I was very nervous that I held my son and then I pretty much handed him off to everybody else to hold. And I feel like I didn't get enough bonding. So what I do want to do with Evie is, like I said, skin to skin. And the first person I want to come in the room and to meet her is my son Giovanni. And I don't want him to be overwhelmed because it's already going to be a very big moment in his life. So I do want him to be the first one to meet her. And then my mother-in-law, my mom, my dad, and everybody else can start coming in and they can see her then. We just have more of a plan this time. I know what I want. I know what I don't want. And the whole thing's going to be recorded anyway. So even the people who aren't in there, you'll still be able to see everything. I did finally get my insurance figured out for this baby. That has been another headache in itself. It's been a lot of paperwork. I've been stressing about it. I did actually have a WIC appointment, so that I pretty much am going to recertify for that once Evie has arrived. But as of now, I don't have to worry about none of that. I am getting my disability papers from my job. I'm just waiting for them to come in. And I'm pretty much all set to go. I have all my paperwork ready. My bags are packed. And I'm just kind of at this point just waiting. At any point, like I said, this video is for my 35 and 36 week update. But I am actually 37 weeks pregnant as of today. So now I am in the safe zone. So at this point, I feel like she can come whenever she feels like it. The hospital I'm delivering at does not have a NICU. So they said if I were to give birth before 37 weeks, I would have to be transferred to a different hospital with a NICU. But now that I am 37 weeks, if I deliver now, the baby should be healthy enough to not have to be in a NICU. So we are in the safe zone at this point. Some people say 40 weeks pregnant is full term. Yes, it is. But 37 weeks, you pretty much are full term at this point. I mean, an extra couple weeks is always better for the baby, for their lungs to develop. I don't have any signs of her coming as of right now. My due date is 5 days after Thanksgiving. I am hoping she will be here by Thanksgiving, but I have a very strong feeling she could possibly come first week of December, 1 week late. So then I am looking at 4 more weeks, which feels like an eternity from now. I know a lot of people who are late with their first one, they are late with their second one, but I'm hoping this time she'll just come a little bit early. I'll even take her due date a couple days before her due date. I'm just so ready to meet her. I'm so ready. I'm so prepared. I have everything I need. It's just a waiting game. I still take a lot of naps throughout the day. I'm always tired. I'm at work. I'm home. I'm hanging out with my son. I'm cleaning. I'm always doing something, and I just never can find the right time to just sit down with peace and quiet and make a video. So I might post my 37-week update probably maybe in a couple days or so, or I might just wait for my 37 and 38-week update and just do 2 weeks at a time. And then I'm hoping that's my last video. I'm hoping she will be here by then. So definitely stay tuned for the birth vlog. I will not make you guys wait for that. That will be up probably right away. I'm going to do my best with that. I am going to be posting the nursery reveal at some point. I'm thinking at this point maybe I might just wait until she's actually here, and then I will post it. This week or next week, I will be posting probably what's in my diaper bag, because I do want to show you guys the outfits that I do have packed for the hospital. I'm obsessed with them, and I cannot wait to just see her in them. Thank you guys so much for staying updated, even though I'm slacking on the videos. Please hit subscribe. There will be more videos posted. I'm not stopping making the videos, but at this point, I'm not going to have a schedule. I upload when I upload. I'm going to try to get better at it. So, and I do feel like once she is here, I will probably upload a little bit more. I mean, sitting down, telling you about my symptoms for a week or two, I mean, it gets a little boring. I mean, I think it'll be a lot more exciting when I'm actually filming, like, the Evie, and when she's here, and the interaction with my son, and instead of just sitting in my bedroom or in my son's room, just recording a video and just talking to a camera. I'm trying to keep you guys updated on everything. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit subscribe, and I will talk to you guys all again as soon as I possibly can. Don't think I forgot about you guys. I did not. So stay tuned for my 37, maybe 38-week update, and I will catch you guys all again next time. Bye!